Good morning, great rising, even top of the morning to you. It's a beautiful day today. Once again, I love the clouds because it means I get to stay cool in here. But I had a dream where I woke up and I was, in this room, and it was one of those dreams where it felt so real that I wasn't conscious enough to realize that I was in the astrals. So I woke up, got up, I checked my phone. It was like five something. It was like 5:30 a.m. Actually, no, yeah. So I had just woken up to go to the bathroom at like 5 something a.m., 5:13 or something like that. And I went back to sleep. And then I woke up from that rest and I thought I was, actually awake and everything. Checked my phone, it was like 5:30. And I'm like, wait, hold up. Why is it so bright outside if it's 5:30? Because it was bright. It's like, I can see the sun coming up. The sun, it doesn't start rising here right now, I think, until like 30 minutes later at like 6, a little after 6. So I was confused. And then I started seeing like all these weird ships and stuff in the sky. I'm like, wait, hold up. I'm seeing UFOs right now. Oh, shoot. Should I get my phone and record them? Or I think I did a little bit. But, and I checked my phone again, or I checked the time again on my phone, and it was now like 9:13. I was like, wait, hold up, what the heck just happened? I was bugging out because it was just 5:30 and then it went to 9:13. And then like 30 seconds later, I checked the time again and it was back to like 8:30. And I was like, all right, what is going on, man? What is happening? What is going on here? Because I was seeing all those ships in the sky, and then it was bright, but also it was like only bright in like, let's say like that general area, right? Dang, focus. But it was only bright in like that general area right here. And this, I guess, I don't know, I gotta work on this camera, but it was trying to figure out if I should record everything on the front camera. Well, not everything on the front camera, but record myself on the front camera or on the back camera. But since I can't just flip in between the two interchangeably, or on the go. But it seems like the back camera has trouble focusing sometimes when I'm just holding it to my face like this. But the front camera, it seems fine. The quality seems to be like it's better. Like the depth of vision on the back camera is better. The not the focus, but just the overall quality is better than the front camera. The front camera quality is very good, but it doesn't seem like it really captures that depth as good as the back camera does. But at the same time, the back camera doesn't really focus that well on my face for whatever reason. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just experimenting right now. It's still early on in the vlogs. This is all, it's basically all like live practice for me right now. So, but anyways, getting back to the dream, it was only bright in one area and the rest of the sky was still dark. And I was seeing all kinds of different funky looking ships come flying through and everything. Like one looked like like an actual insect body, and then other ones, they looked like more like what we call UFOs, like the saucer type ships, and the other ones were just totally like things that I didn't even recognize. So it was wild. And then after that, I don't even remember how, but I guess I just fell into a deeper sleep, and went back into a dream. Well, another dream where I was driving with this person, or these two people. I don't even know who they were, but they're like, it was like we're learning from him. It was like me and the other person, whoever he was a student, and the person driving us was a teacher. And he was basically teaching us like things that I guess like, because it's like otherworldly stuff that these dreams present to me, where it's like they're this one guy, it was like ninja training, but like for the supernatural. So this one guy, like, say, like, let me flip the camera for a sec. Like, he wanted to get underneath this door, but it's locked. This guy had like this powder. He would just like sprinkle it all underneath and then like blow it underneath the other side of the door, so that, and then like he just like snap his fingers or whatever he did, and then he'd just basically change places with the powder on the other side, and then he'd be on the other side of the door, like just teleportation like that. And then other, like, so many other just out, like, wild and out there things were happening. And it was like we were being trained for it. I'm just like, since I wasn't fully conscious in this dream, I was just taking it all in. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? This is wild, and I don't even know if I'm ready for all of this. Did I even sign up for any of this? I didn't know what was going on, man, but it was cool nonetheless. But it was just like, it was a lot. And I remember, like, we went to a basketball gym. I think the teacher was trying to make me more comfortable, because once we got to the gym, I was like, oh yeah, I'm excited now. But I remember, like, we drove, like, we were somewhere else. I don't even know where we were. If it was Earth, if it was some other place, I don't know. But we were like driving high up in the mountains in places I didn't even recognize, but it felt like we were like thousands upon thousands, like at least 4,000 or 5,000 feet above sea level. And like there's a bunch of trees everywhere. The mountains were super high. The roads were super steep and everything. And it was just a really cool drive. It was like a drive that I would love to take in this lifetime, in this reality right here. But yeah, we got to the gym, had fun there. I was able to get some shots up and everything. I think we started playing like one-on-ones, and there's supposed to be a game later on or something like that. But I think the twist was that the teacher wanted us to use these new abilities and stuff that he was trying to teach us in the game. So he was trying to, make me comfortable by bringing me around basketball and everything, but he still wanted me to, learn what he was teaching me. So yeah, that was a wild dream, very, very interesting dream. And I think that's all I remember. I know there's a whole lot more. I just didn't write down any of it last night because I was so tired. I just knocked out. I just knocked out, and again, I didn't get good rest because I was tossing and turning all night. So I didn't put any effort into writing any of the dreams down. So kind of wish I did, but hey, at least I got this verbally on camera. All right, so energy work complete. I feel like I'm more charged up now. I feel like my energy is flowing a lot better, because what I do there is I breathe in. If you didn't catch it in, I think it was the first video, but I breathe in my life force energy all the way up my spine, and then it circulates in my brain a little bit, and then by connecting my tongue with the roof of my mouth, like that, the energy is able to circulate back down, all the way back down to my root, and then I breathe it back up through the spine, and then the same thing happens all over again. So that's how I get my morning started. That's how I get my energy right for the day. And then after that, I'm not gonna work out today, because today feels like, or this whole week feels like it's supposed to be more like a down week, as far as like more of a rest week. But no matter what, energy work is very important, because when you're working out, you're also moving a lot of energy throughout your body. So you're opening up new channels in your body when you're working out. But breathing, that's the oldest, most ancient, and also most advanced technique, and also the simplest technique that we have. And then you have like visualization that goes along with it, and then actual, body movement. And that's basically core principles of yoga right there too. But I focus more on working out because that's how I grew up. and I want to learn yoga. Like I said, I want to go to Bali to get my actual teaching certificate in yoga. But yeah, working out, do the same thing, except you're building more muscles. Well, not building more muscles, but you're you're moving your body in a way to where you can build more muscle, or you just, doing more cardio. But whatever it is that you're doing, you're moving, you're breathing. As long as you're breathing properly, you're moving that energy. And then especially if you combine that with visualization, then that's like you're taking it to another level, because now everything that your mind sees, your body will follow. So breathing, moving, visualization. Like when I work out, I visualize myself, the energy moving in my body, but also I visualize my body healing. I visualize my muscles actually, getting bigger, getting stronger. So all the results that I want, I visualize it. So, and that helps during every single workout. And that's why, even though the last time I worked out, which was about a week ago, that was the first time I worked out in literally about 3 months. This is the first time I did anything active in 3 months, any kind of exercise. But first few days, I was mad sore. But after that, I was good. I was good to go, because my body, it was, recognizing and remembering what I was doing. So now the results that I see for myself are happening more quickly. So yeah, that's just a little secret tip that I use throughout, well, I guess my adult life with working out. I wish I would have done more of it and been more aware of it growing up. But yeah, that's something that I use. And that's, if you're an athlete, feel free to use that too. It'll help a whole lot for you. So we're in the kitchen now, and there's no real news to report from here just yet. Actually, upon further review, you can see that some of them are starting to open up and sprout now. So I guess we got some progress. It's pretty cool. About to rinse, drain, and rotate again. And there we go. Excess water dripping now, and now we wait some more. I guess I'll do this one more time today, and then just keep them going. Now, we gotta get these chickpeas boiling. All right, so got them boiling. Now we just let them sit on 3. So that now, back focus. There we go. So now it's a slow roast. It's a slow boil. Now we just wait for the chickpeas to be done before I can make some food with them. Be done in like probably about another 30 minutes to an hour. But I like to let them just slow cook like that, because they come out a lot better quality. But now it's time to do some editing. I'm gonna get 2 videos. Well, I already have 1 video edited, but gonna edit another one and maybe another one after that, because I wanna have at least a few videos up on my channel as soon as I launch the channel. So we're about to get to that right now. And what better place to do it than out here on the deck? Okay, can y'all hear that hawk calling? I don't know where it's at. Wait, it's not one of the treetops. Can't tell if it's like in danger or if it's hunting something. But it's been calling like that, if you could hear it, for the past, at least what I've noticed, is 5 minutes or so. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. All right, so I don't know what was going on with that hawk, but I just know that I finished eating, and I have a client that I'm training later on, like around 6. So I'm gonna just go ahead and meditate, take a little bit of a nap, maybe get a little bit more editing done before I head out. But yeah, after that I'm gonna be going to like a jazz lounge. Well, it's not really a lounge, it's a bar, but I wouldn't be going there if it wasn't for a jazz band that's playing there. So my mom and my whole family knows someone who is a really good jazz musician, and I'm actually good friends with his son too. But he's gonna be playing with the band in Ventura tonight at 7. I won't be there for 7, but I guess they have another set at 8:45. So I'm gonna be planning on going to that one. So yeah, hopefully I capture some pretty good music for y'all, some live music. I love live music myself. Absolutely love it. So I'm gonna try to capture some of that for y'all, and then we'll go from there. So you ever have those naps where you just wish they would not end? That was me about 5 minutes ago. I woke up from the nap and I was just like, nah, man, I need another like 5 hours for that. I was just so tired, man. But we gotta get up and get this money right now. Gotta get up and get this money. So we about to go train a client. And then after that, probably go to the show. I'm gonna call my mom beforehand just to see, if everything's going according to plan. Bars. But we'll see. But first things first, get out, go train, go help this younger player get better, and then go from there. Okay, so we about to get on the road to go train, but I forgot to mention that when I was in the shower earlier, seems like those moments in the shower, they bring the most clarity, the best thoughts. But I had a thought for a name for this channel because my friend, she was suggesting something like, a wise traveler or something like that. And then I was, meditating on it, contemplating on it, just as I'm editing the video or editing the videos. But then the best name, at least so far, came to me. And by the time that this video goes up, the name of the channel will probably be this, but it didn't come until probably like 5 or 6 days after I started vlogging, after I started making videos for the channel. And the name is, I don't know if we get a drum roll or anything. I don't have any sound effects, I don't think, but hey, we'll see in the editing process. But the name is The Path of a Wise Man. The Path of a Wise Man. That's a name that it felt like a yes to me inside, and in my soul, it felt my soul smiling. So The Path of a Wise Man, that's the name of this channel. So I just wanted to share that moment of aha, because that felt great. That really felt great. It felt like it was a huge step in the right direction. So The Path of a Wise Man, that's the name of this channel. All right, so I'm just getting back home, and honestly, I'm tired, and all I want to do is just make dinner and just relax and go to sleep. But just being totally honest, I don't feel like that made for a very good vlog. And I'm grateful to have this vlog going now, because it's not forcing me, but it's encouraging me and it's inspiring me to get out more of my comfort zone and just do things that I normally wouldn't really do. Because I've been to live shows and stuff before, and actually the place where I'm going, we actually celebrated my 30th birthday there this past March. But like I said, I'm tired right now. I don't want to really actually get changed, get dressed, and head out another 20 minutes, another 20-minute drive to get there. Yeah, man, I don't really want to do it, but at the same time, I want to do it for this vlog. So it's not like I'm sacrificing myself or anything like that. It's not self-sacrificial that I'm doing it. It's more of just I'm pushing myself to get out of my comfort zone and do things that otherwise I wouldn't be doing. I would have just stayed in my comfort zone, stay in my room right here, make dinner. Well, not stay in my room, make dinner, but make dinner and then just stay in for the night and then just call it a day. But I want to go see what else is out there. And like I said, even though I don't really have places that I want to be, I'm going to spend time with my mom, and her best friend is going to be there too, but I'm going to spend time with my mom. So live music and being able to spend time with a loved one, that's worth it to me. Okay, so we're changed and we're all ready to go. Now, I'm still tired, but we're going to get there. We're going to do our best to have a good time.
My mom told me that I got a text from her saying that the music is more like fast paced, and so I don't know if it's like still jazz or if it's a different genre of music, maybe like, I don't know, salsa or something like that. I don't know, but I guess we're gonna find out when we get there.
And ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring up a friend of my friend, and I want to let people know something. RJ is not just a great harmonica player, but he's one of the most stand-up people in the music business. In my estimation, he is one good dude, and he's been a lifelong friend to me. Always been a good guy, man.
Take you to Chicago one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Best of the day. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You know my little girl. She the sweetest gal I know. For her I was walk from California right down to the Gulf of Mexico. I walk from California. For I walk from California right down to the Gulf of Mexico. Anson Funderburg on the guitar. Junior Watson on the guitar. And our friend Fred Kaplan playing the piano tonight. So we're going to get out of here with this little number right here.
It's from an album I put out called The Hustle Is Really On. As the title track goes like this. Times is up, baby, and hustling is really on. Times is up, baby, and hustling is really on. Prices are high, dollar, all the good jobs are gone. So they say, baby, things ain't what they used to be.
So just get a quick review of the show. Here's my mom. So how'd you feel about the show? What did you think? Any thoughts?
Oh wow, we had a great time. Everybody, all the musicians played their hearts out. They did well. We're here at the Great in Ventura. Yes, this is my partner, Miss Deborah.
Hello, everybody. I had a wonderful time. It was very entertaining. And boy, I'll tell you one thing. That drummer sure can play the drums. And Fred was great, as always. Mr. Fred Kaplan on the piano.
Mm-hmm.
Very excellent. And the gentleman that was the lead singer who played the harmonica was excellent as well. So it was good.
Yes.
It was definitely a good time and worth coming out, and every bit worth of the money for sure.
Yes, had a great time, and we're out.
Of course, we're at table number 27, the number I've been seeing lately. Still got to figure out what that means. So, that was a pretty good show. I love live music. I'm walking back to the car right now, so I'll get back to it. And so yeah, that was great. Had my mom and her best friend Debbie as the first official guest of the vlog. So that felt pretty good. That was pretty good because, like my mom said, she's stepping out doing different things too, and I'm doing the same exact thing with this vlog. So felt very good. Felt kind of like I don't know if it's a full circle moment, but it just felt very fulfilling in that moment. So yeah, and like I said, table number 27, I gotta find out what's going on with that number. So I know 2 + 7 is 9. 9 is completion, so maybe I'm stepping into a new phase. And then number two is, like connecting, relating with people. You in relation to someone else, you in relation to something else. And then 7 is the number of mastery, number of, like spiritual, deeper insight. So it just feels like everything is pointing me to be like every sign is presenting itself, showing that I'm moving in the right direction. That's what it feels like right now. But yeah, we're about to get back home, get some dinner going. It's 10:11 right now, or 10:10. That clock is a minute fast, but it's 10:10. Gonna get back home, get some dinner going, and then call it a night after that. But very glad that I came out tonight. Okay, so I am back home now. About to get some dinner going. But again, I'm grateful for going out tonight. Words that I never really thought I would say that much, but I'm grateful for going out and just getting out tonight because, like I said, I think I said in the car, being able to spend time with my loved ones, especially my mom, and just go out and have a good time with her. It felt so good. It felt fulfilling for my soul and my heart. So yeah, just expressing gratitude for tonight, gratitude for my mom, gratitude for Miss Debbie, gratitude for the band and everyone else that was there, the workers and everything, because stuff like that, where it's just an overall good vibe, good night, good music, great energy, great musicians, and just everybody's just down to earth. Everybody's just enjoying themselves, and I love being in that kind of environment. And yeah, I really want more of that. So I'm gonna see if there's anything else coming up like that where I can go to, and just chill and enjoy the good vibes. So with that being said, just gonna move on, get some dinner going. Well, first change out of these clothes, get some dinner going, and then finish off the rest of my night. Hey, would you look at that? They done sprouted even more. If it'll focus, there we go. They sprouted even more. Peep this, I always love doing this. I think that's so satisfying. Dinner is served. All right, so finished dinner, looked down at the clock, and it was 1:36 a.m. Yeah, when I got home, I started making dinner. I just totally lost all concept of time because man, when I'm able to just finally just sit back and enjoy myself, I don't even want to think about what time it is or how much time is going by or anything like that. I'm just purely in the moment, just enjoying myself, and that's it. But man, I know I started feeling tired, but I didn't realize it was this late already. But I just wanted to end this vlog out with some more final thoughts for today. And I just would like to express that I really am falling in love with vlogging because it's crazy because it's been something that's always been always just in the back of my mind. Just having that very, very, very subtle desire to just pick up a camera and just record myself, just film and create videos, create content. But I never actually really taken those thoughts seriously. And I would see vloggers, I mentioned Laugh with Tom, and then another vlogger I watch is Stradman sometimes. And I don't really watch many vlogs, but many vloggers per se, but when I'm looking for travel content and stuff, yeah, I go straight to the vloggers, but travel vloggers, but just daily vlogs and stuff, I never thought well, it's strange because I always had this inner knowing that I would do this, but I just never really took it seriously. I always thought it was just, I guess, a pipe dream, so to speak. But yeah, now that I'm actually doing it, I'm realizing how much I actually loved it, how much I really enjoy it. And it's only been 4 or 5 days since I started. And now it's just it's becoming a natural part of my just life. So I just find it fascinating because, again, it's just another reason to trust your intuition, follow your intuition. Because I know that vlogging has been popping up for me for years now, but I just never took it seriously. I never took the thought of it seriously. And so I never acted on it. The closest I did was forming my other YouTube channel, which is Rahzier the Wise One. And I'm still going to be active on that channel as well. But I always thought, you know, my main thing is like on YouTube, just being a teacher, being someone who shares my experiences and what I learned from my experiences, and, you know, just sharing my wisdom, sharing my knowledge. But I'm it's so strange to me that this feels like it's more of my calling. And one way that it's been helping me, just that I noticed today, is just, again, stepping out of my shell a whole lot more. Like, y'all saw my mom and her best friend in the video today. Like, that's something that, like, I was not nervous, but I was apprehensive of just even like considering doing. But now though, it feels like I'm breaking down just walls of like shyness, I guess you could say. And because like, even like just tonight, going to the live music event, I was recording a lot of the music, a lot of the band that was playing. And I was even just like, I was feeling self-conscious and a little bit shy of just recording them, the people that everybody is watching, people that everybody has eyes on. And so just stuff like that, where it's like, why, like just questioning, ask myself, why do I feel a shyness to just doing what I do, just doing what I want to do? Like, if I want to record, I can record. I have that free will. If I want to get up and walk around, which I didn't do tonight, but I wish I did. But now, moving forward, I most likely will. Like, just, you know, because I'm creating it. I'm not there to create a video, but, you know, this is a part of my life. I'm there to enjoy the show. But if I want to get some content, like film, record, why shouldn't I get up and, you know, just record and just do my thing? Just like how there's people there dancing, doing their thing. Like, they're not bothering nobody. I'm not bothering nobody. And that's just one of the bigger lessons that I'm learning right now. And one of the things that I'm overcoming within myself is just that level of shyness that has been there for a while. So yeah, vlogging is really, really allowing me to take a step, well, multiple steps, big steps, outside of my shell and outside of my comfort zone. So I'm grateful. I'm very, very, very grateful, because it feels like this is one of the last steps that I've needed to take in order to really dive into fulfilling my soul's purpose. Because even just doing this, like while I was there at the event, at the Grape, I was thinking like, what if, like, I'm getting this footage of them, I'm getting this film of them, of the band. What if I just went up and just offered them to, you know, get content for them, get footage for them, from promotional materials, for, you know, stuff like that, where it could, you know, help be a benefit to both of us. Like, I could maybe get paid for it, and they could get more shows, they can get better shows, whatever. Like, so that's something that I may get, like, well, I'm considering doing it, but that's something that I may actually do in the very near future, because I'm seeing so much more opportunities just with this camera, just with the skill of creating content, good content, because anybody can create content, but not many people can actually, well, not many people have the willingness and the desire and the passion to create high level and good content. So that's where I'm at right now, man. Just really stepping out of my shell and seeing the opportunities that are really there available for me, the opportunities that are just waiting for me. Because, like, I'm waiting to hear back from a job right now at Sprouts. And there's no disrespect to Sprouts. I love Sprouts because I go there shopping pretty consistently for my groceries. But would I want to work there? No. Just being flat out honest. Would I want to work there? Would I want to work anywhere that requires me to do something that is not in alignment with my purpose? No. Heck no. Like, I don't care how much money it pays me. I don't care the perks and the benefits. I accidentally hit the power button on that one. I guess that was my subconscious mind telling me, yo, shut it down, it's time to go to sleep. But just finishing out that thought, I don't really have a desire to do anything that isn't in alignment with my passion. The only things that I have a desire to do are things that are in alignment with my passion, or not my passions, but my purpose. Because my passions that lead into my purpose. And this is like the cheat code of life that I'm tapping into right now. Like, I'm tapping into what many, many, many other people have already tapped into for themselves, which is letting their passions lead them to their real purpose in life. That is a cheat code, at least to me, that I see happening consistently for many, 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 many people. But also now I'm stepping into that myself, and I'm fully experiencing that for myself. And I'm really excited to see where it takes me. Because like I said, I'm already doing things like helping my mom with her business. I'm helping my uncle's friend with his business. And now it's like, I can do so much more. So I want to do more because, again, this is something that I didn't know was part of my purpose. I thought I was just here to teach, but my intuition, my soul, everything my spirit has been telling me to say, or been telling me, has been to share myself. I need to share. I need to open up more. I need to actually share me. I need to be me and show myself. And this is me showing myself. Because like last time I took mushrooms, it was probably like, it was somewhere between 600 and 1,000, maybe 1,100 milligrams, something like that. But not like, I didn't take enough to actually go on like a full trip, a full journey, but I took definitely enough to feel an altered state of consciousness. And when you take mushrooms, you're communicating with the spirit of the mushroom. You're communicating with really your highest self. And what my highest self was telling me was that it's time to show myself. It's time to be myself, my full authentic self, and share myself, share my journey, share everything. Well, not everything about myself, but share everything that needs to be shared and show myself. Just show myself. Just like, because I've already been doing this work for 2012, 13 years, 12, 13 years. I already been doing this work, meditating, going deep into meditation, learning myself, shadow work, inner work, healing childhood trauma, overcoming so many things within myself. And it's like, bro, it's time for you to just show yourself now, to share yourself. So that's what I'm doing. And this vlog is just opening up so many more doors. I have, like, as of recording this right now, I haven't even created the new channel yet. The channel that these vlogs are on. I haven't even created the channel yet for it. But I already feel, like, energetically, I already feel everything is starting to open up so much more and expand. I'm beginning to expand so much more. Because look, I already been talking for like 10 plus minutes right now. And to me, it feels like I've only been talking for like 2 minutes. Because again, that just shows how much I have to share. It shows how much that I have to give and how willing I am to actually share and give and express myself in ways that are beneficial and healthy for everyone else who's listening. So with that being said, I'm just gonna wind down this vlog right here. Gonna go in the bathroom, do my nightly routine, brush my teeth and everything, and get ready for bed because it's already past 2 a.m. And then tomorrow I have a client, but again, I want to be productive. I don't want to be active. That's another thing that this vlog is helping me do, is be more active, as in getting out more. So I'm like, you're literally witnessing me working through and overcoming so many things within myself. And again, I'm just so like totally grateful for each and every one of you that, one, clicks on the video, but two, especially stays through and watches the whole thing. I'm grateful because this is the beginning of us forming a community together. We're growing together. I'm just the one on camera right now, but we're all growing together. So send this out. Much love, wholeness. Stay tuned for many, many more vlogs, because this is an open diary for the paths of a wise man. So much love. There's so much more to come. Stay tuned. Wholeness to you.